Hi there, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Chris. I hope you're doing great. Today we're going to talk about a software called Dehancer. Basically what it does is that it takes your footage, changes everything within it to give you that film stock look and that grain that looks like old school film. The way they do it is a little bit technical. You can go check on their website, but what matters here is the final results, and the final results look stunning. So originally it was only available for DaVinci Resolve. It is now available for Final Cut Pro. I'm a Final Cut Pro user, so I'm very happy that I can show you how it looks. All the footage that you're gonna see are from a good friend of mine. His name is Luke Ayers. He allowed me to use it. I'm gonna put his channel down below, by the way. You can go check it out. He's a great photographer. I haven't been able to shoot a short for a while now, so thanks a lot for allowing me to use this. And if you didn't see my review for Lightroom and Photoshop, go check it out up here. Let's go on the computer. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing we got here is these three clips. There's this one, and this one. Okay, so what we want to do is we're gonna go down here to the effects panel. I'm gonna go on film emulation, select Dehancer Pro, and drop it on our clip. So you can already see that something happened here, but we're gonna go more in depth and choose exactly what camera we shot this in and what were the settings. So the source, we're gonna choose camera, so you can choose which camera you want to select. The vendor in this case is Blackmagic Design because it was a Blackmagic Pocket 6K, which we have right here. And we can choose if it was Gen 4 or Gen 5. In this case, it was Gen 4 with the native ISO 400. It was a little bit more than native ISO, but you can choose between the two native ISOs of the camera. In fact, if this was a Sony, like I normally shoot on, we put Sony A7S III right here, and we can choose S-Log 3 in 12,800 or 640 in Cine or in normal. Okay, let's just go back to Blackmagic 6K and Gen 4. There you go. So now we have the Kodak Vision3 250D that's selected. We can choose here which one we want. For example, the 500T, it gives you a totally different look. And you can play around here. You can add more contrast with the push-pull function, as you can see right there. It also is going to change a little bit the tint, obviously. That's what happens when you push and you pull. And you can change your black point to make it a little bit darker. The white point as well. I don't normally touch that one. And that already looks pretty neat. You see, you can see the before after right here, flat profile and graded. One thing I like to change is on the film grain. I find it to be a little bit too grainy, a little bit too much. So I put it on around 10, which gives it a little bit less, not full screen. You can see how it looks. It's actually pretty neat. Let's do the same thing for the next one. So I'm gonna paste the settings onto this next one. So we already have the camera selected and all that. And I'm just going to change, oh, sorry. This is 400. There you go. And here we can change whichever we want. So let's go for a more black and white look, the XP2 Ilford. So there you go. And it's basically that simple, and you can change all your settings here. And here the black point can be changed a little bit so it's not too dark. And there you go. It's that simple. So you really can play around with a lot of different settings, the color head, the film grain. You can change the halation if you want to. Let's go to this clip here. So once again, you take the Dehancer, drop it in. Here you just have to select your camera, go on Blackmagic, 6K, Gen 4 400. And here we can change the exposure, we can change the temperature, the tint, more magenta or more green, defringe. I mean, you can do a bunch of stuff. And here we can change different looks that look really, really good. I love Portra 160. Portra 400 is my favorite for film, for photos, but here you can really play around with a lot of these cool Cine Still, you see, and push-pull a little bit to add contrast, black point, and you can play around really. And it's that easy. You can do all these changes, the blooming, the vignette, you name it. So you can see how easy it is to change your different clips and what a difference it can make right away. Check this out. You see, between flat and graded, it looks really, really good. And it really gives that film look that you wouldn't get otherwise by applying a simple LUT or by just putting a filter on top or something for the grain. It really gives a better look, something a bit more organic, a bit more film-like, and it's very pleasant. Here, for example, I left the grain, so it's very rough, and it could be like, yeah, it could almost be a Tarantino movie right there. Okay, great. So thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot to Luke once again for letting me use his footage. That looks great. And I see you like always in my next video. I'm going to put some links down below. These are affiliate links. So if you want to check it out and buy the product, go for it. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll gladly answer them. And like always, I see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.